First round. Quick jab by Hagler.
You will see a great deal of boxing skill from Marvin up until he's able to hurt Sibson, and then he'll get very mean and start taking advantage of it.
Hagler very sharp early on here. Marvin Hagler not one to waste a lot of punches.
What's going to be a factor in this fight, Barry, is the fact that Marvin Hagler has a very good right jab, very powerful. It sets his man up so well.
Good job.
Let's take a look at the combination punching of Hagler. The right lands, the left is a little bit high, but he comes right back with another right.
However, Davidson is 6'1". Marvin Hagler considerably shorter. It'll be much more difficult for Tony Sibson to fight the fight against Marvin Hagler that he fought against Dwight Davidson, the #1 contender at the time. Marvin Hagler scores with an inordinate number of punches. He just does not waste a lot of punches. There's a left hand by Sibson. Sibson has fought 15 southpaws, so this is nothing new to him.
You see there, Sibson went to the body. Inside, once again, he's very, very strong.
Tony Sibson could tend to fight at long range in the first round, and that is a different tactic for him.
Maintain this pace. This is a very fast pace for any fighter. And if he can maintain this and score some punches.
Sibson trying to get inside a little bit more early in the second round. Hagler still very sharp.
You notice what Hagler's doing. He's going to the body, he fakes and comes back to the head.
There was an uppercut lead. That hurt Sibson.
Let's take a look at Hagler here as he lands a good right hand. Straight left followed by the right hand.
Another punch you might see Hagler throw is that upward right jab. It comes from the waist.
And getting inside, scoring with a good left hand. It came behind an uppercut. Hagler with 3 punches that all scored right on the face of Tony Sibson. You heard Marvin Hagler's corner say essentially, in fact specifically, just do what you're doing.
The movement that Hagler has, and also by being a southpaw, it creates a few problems for Sibson.
Good right hand and another left hand by Hagler, but Sibson keeps coming. Wild left hand by Tony Sibson.
I think what Hagler should try to do now is see how the body is. Go downstairs a couple times.
A little bit of blood from the nose of Tony Sibson.
And all of a sudden he'll change back to southpaw. Now that's confusing, especially if you're good at it. Hagler is good at it.
Hagler, good short right hand.
And cup that Hagler is wearing. Let's take a look at the right. You saw a right hand that's coming in there and bloodying Sibson's nose right there.
Tony Sibson so far, no reason to hang his head, takes a good left hand.
Again, that's not the same right jab I was talking about earlier that Hagler had.
Sibson right on top of Hagler for the moment, but doing no visible damage. And takes a good straight right hand that time from Hagler. And again, blood to the nose, 2 more right hands. What a jab. Brilliant jab by Marvin Hagler.
Marvin Hagler cuts practically every fighter that he goes against. There you see that damaging right jab. 2 strong right jabs. Jabs that just snap Sibson's head back. A third one. Here you're going to get a view of the distance and how Hagler measures his man, steps in and plants his lead foot with his right jab right behind it. Marvin Hagler cuts practically every fighter that he goes against. There you see that damaging right jab. 2 strong right jabs. Jabs that just snap Sibson's head back.
It's above the eye, obviously it is much more dangerous.
That was a good combination by Sibson there. Oh yes, he's more experienced, and I mean, he is a great generalship. He has all of that.
You're a southpaw, you're black, and you're good. And there is a booming left hand behind a right hand by Marvin Hagler. Carlos Padilla takes a good look at that. There is a cut along, seems to be right at the bridge of the nose, and combinations of punches by Hagler. Sibson fights back. Hagler tags him with a right, and another right behind an uppercut. Hagler right back on his man now, sensing that he has him hurt. And down goes Tony Sibson. And here's another look at it, Ray. This is the first knockdown.
Well, Hagler here, he's on the attack, and Sibson's still a little dazed from that early barrage of punches, and fatigue and the attack the accumulation of punches that he received from Marvin Hagler.
And here's another look at it, Ray. This is the first knockdown.
Well, Hagler here, he's on the attack, and Sibson still a little dazed from that early barrage of punches, and fatigue and the attack, the accumulation of punches that he received from Marvin Hagler.
And that put Tony Sibson on the seat of his pants. Here's a shot from great camera angle up above, and it just gives you a good idea of just how on balance Marvin Hagler is.
Well, here you can appreciate the punch and power of Marvin Hagler as he attempts, he connects with that left hook to the top of the head of Tony Sibson.
And you saw him get that left foot back before he threw the punch. Still plenty of time left in this round. Hagler trying to finish it off right here. A jolting right hand, a looping right hand by Hagler. And another. Sibson stands toe-to-toe. He's down, and this should be it. Padilla sends him to the neutral corner. Sibson is on his feet. And that's all. That is all. And again, it was an accumulation of punches, Ray.
Well, Hagler wore down Sibson with a barrage of punches to the body, to the head. That overhand right there dazed Sibson. You see him, he's just there, a stationary target. Hagler takes advantage of it, so Sibson goes down once again.
You know, I'm just continually amazed as we look at that angle from up top.
Look at the leverage, the right hand to the top, the back of the head.
Starting to say I'm continually amazed at how few punches Marvin Hagler misses.
Well, he doubled up on the right hand, Barry. He was coming back with a third right hand. Sibson was already down. Once again, that overhand right land. Sibson knees buckle. He's ready to go at any time, and Hagler takes advantage of it.
A little bit of chaos going on in the ring.
Knees buckle. He's ready to go at any time, and Hagler takes advantage of it.
A little bit of chaos going on in the ring as